Hello and welcome back to another episode of Movie Deputy Reviews, where we are once again sitting down under the spotlight to interrogate another movie for its plot and content. And actually, this is a movie that we reviewed back in 2019, but you may be wondering why we're talking about it today then. Well, it's because of a movie that's currently in the theaters. It's kind of I guess it's almost like a prequel to this one. So, but we're just going to kind of have some fun with it. It's a little bit of animal fun, a little bit of singing, a little bit of it's Disney. So I'm sure you probably know what movie I'm talking about by now. And if not, we are going to be talking about the live action version of The Lion King that came out in 2019. Now, maybe thinking, why are we talking about this? Well, because Mufasa just came out, and obviously that's kind of an important one to mention. So, I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but I am giving The Lion King an innocent rating on the deputy scale. And score-wise, you're going to have to wait just a few minutes for that one. You're going to kind of have to wait till I get into that a little bit. Now, am I making you wait because that's a good thing or a bad thing? Well, I kind of want you to decide on that because I had really mixed feelings for this. The original cartoon version of The Lion King is exceptional. I mean, that movie is it's done so well. It tells an incredible story. It's fun. It's literally safe for everybody. There's something that can entertain your littlest kid on up to if you happen to have an age with 3 digits in it, you're still going to enjoy the original Lion King. So, but where do I really fall on this one? Well, I'm sure as you can probably tell by my tone and just kind of carrying it out like that, that might give you a little bit of an idea where we're at for this one, but I want to share with you the original review that had been posted on moviedeputy.com. I think that's probably a good place to start. Sorry. The Pride Lands, where the circle of life is alive and well, carefully guarded and watched over by Mufasa. The kingdom lives in harmony. When Simba is born, he is being taught the ways of the Pride Land by his father. It's not only his father that is doing the teaching. Scar, Simba's uncle, has another plan in mind and begins to tempt Simba with things outside of the Pride Lands. While on an exploration trip, Simba wanders into a ravine. Whilst finding his own voice, a stampede ensues. The result of this stampede will change Simba's life forever. Those events would cast Simba out of the land that he once called home, and would put someone in power that could destroy everything and everyone. As the years passed, things in all of their lives changed. It's only because of a chance encounter that hope begins to spring forth once again. What will happen? Well, you're going to have to find that out for yourself. But if you're a huge fan of the 1994 animated original, this live-action story is about 80% spot on, at least in the dialogue. Some key scenes and some key songs have been omitted. There are some new bits, and it has seemed to lose the magic of the original. Fans of the original could find themselves disappointed. Ones who haven't seen it in a long time, or those experiencing this for the first time, might love this version. Either way, Disney missed the mark on this one, and as it tries too hard to be something more... Let's try that sentence again. Disney missed the mark on this one, as it tries too hard to be something more out of Animal Planet than a Disney classic. So that probably kind of gives you an idea where I'm at score-wise. I did end up with just a 5 out of 10 on the deputy scale for this one. That, like I mentioned, it omitted some really key points from the original movie and a few key songs. There's some of the songs that just make The Lion King what it is, and they omitted it from here. And as hard as it tried, I try not to get too caught up on all the technical jargon and all the gobbledygook on that. But you got to realize that they can't actually train animals to do all the whole thing and to quote unquote talk as all this is going on. So a lot of it is CGI, and it doesn't it's kind of like what the problem they had with the Jungle Book is. It doesn't really just mesh into itself. It almost looks like a live action picture on top of a live action screen instead of like them meshing. and it just kind of messes with your brain because it messes with the depth perceptions and things like that in a couple points in the movie. So it just really fell short. It doesn't mean that people are not going to love it. No, I've met people that this is their favorite movie of all time, and I kind of give them a little bit of a sideways glance. I'm like, okay, put on a happy smile and just kind of nod and walk away. I'm sure we've all done that where we put on the smile and we just kind of, yeah, awesome. Not really. But like I said, we're all guilty of that at one time or another. But if you are curious about seeing Mufasa, or if you've already seen Mufasa, I'd be curious to know what you thought about this compared to that and which one was done better or worse. I have my own thoughts on Mufasa, but you're going to have to wait a few days to find out what those are because I've already got the movies for our next couple days already planned out in advance, so you're not going to want to miss a moment of that. But as always, you know which buttons to push to get the latest and greatest Movie Deputy content. I hope that you have thoroughly enjoyed this review of The Lion King 2019. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye-bye.